Facebook family and friends. Welcome back to Norman Lecoq Rooster's Art. This is another one I'm doing. It's an egret. What I did with this one here, and I apologize, I got carried away and started to work on it already. What I did with this one, this bird head is more or less parallel. I have this one here going a little down. And the reason I did that, I just wanted to see, naturally, if I could do it, and show you that you don't have to just go on the way a photograph look. You can manipulate it any way you please to. So here we go. I start out with white. Now I'm gonna do a lot more with it. With that being said, I'm gonna lay all this here out. More or less a beige. And you can see how that's going to incorporate everything with it. And up in this section here, it's a little browner. I'm going to get back to that a little later. But right now I'm just going with this beige. And what I'm doing, I'm setting it up for highlights right now. Pull it up a little more so I can see. And with these highlights, when I come back, you'll be able to see more or less all those little fine details I'm gonna put up in here. Hope everybody had a good weekend. The 4th of July passed by way too fast. When you look, it's already gone. That's that brown up in there, and I'm a little bit darker right in this section here. Like I say, I'm staging all this here for the other highlights to come out. Right underneath that deck, that section. These are some beautiful birds too. Very pleasant to look at. The sound you hear in the background is my aquarium. I don't have many fish in it. I think they call them oscillary. But anyway, this little egret's gonna come out pretty decent. Just moving the brush in up and down motion. And going over here. Let's see. I'm using everything virtually the same except the way the head placement. Instead of just looking straight forward, like I said earlier, I have it going in another direction. And that's by choice. These are my drawings. They're just for fun, for teaching. Again, when you're doing things for yourself, you have free reign on how you want it to do, how it looks, the aesthetics of it. And I'm just placing this in rough. Real rough, and I'm gonna come back later on and put the detail in. I'm just changing the size right over here of the brush, should I say pen. We're so used to using a brush. just following the contour of them. I apologize again for the shaking. Need to get a stand to hold my phone up. Like again, I said, these are some magnificent looking birds. I think the proper terminology for them, I may say it wrong, aves. Maybe somebody in the comment can come and correct me if I have it wrong. If not, well, I'm good. But anyway, you see what I'm doing right here. It's kind of self-explanatory. I'm laying everything out first, and then I'm gonna come back with the details. Again, have fun with what you're doing. When you're having fun, it's not like work. That's with anything you endeavor in. Now I'm just laying in these spots so when I come in with the feathers, they're going to overlap and give me the appearance that I want to achieve for that realism look. Just blending this lightly. I'm not pressing the brush too hard. I'm just letting it ride on the glass itself. Again, it's fun. Now, watch what I'm gonna do with this background. Like I said, setting different colors up for them to win, not to fail. Well, I usually have plenty dark colors sometimes. What I may do, I may manipulate it a little bit. Get a little darker than that. That should be good. And what I'm doing with that, when I come in with this little head feathers, I call it, it's going to show up more off a lighter background. You're going to be able to see more of it. Again, I said I'm just laying this thing out. See, this is the part I'm working on right here, right in this section here. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Norman Lecoq, Roosters Arts. Let me get some feedback. It's always good to have feedback. What the client and customers, if you are a client or if you're a customer, let me know what you think about my work, what more you may want to see, what less you may want to see. So this is what I'm working on right now. That's the full area there. Wing. Like again, I said, people, this is pretty fun. Enjoy yourself. Like I said, Procreate is kind of goof-proof. You can't really mess up with this. Whoever designed this, like I said once more, they really know what they were doing. Really did. That's that little section right here I'm working on right there. Let me show you how I'm gonna just incorporate it into this area here. More right here. I'll play around with these tones to make sure they work in my favor. Remember, something light going to show up more over a dark area. Just, like I said, laying it out and setting it up. I just did one about a couple of days ago. It's a lady in water. Let me know some feedback on that one. I've been getting a lot of questions about it. Let me show you how I'm gonna get some detail right in this area, right in here. I'm gonna blow it up a little closer so you can see it. Right in here. See some of the details I got it in it. Now, I'm gonna come right in this area here. I'm gonna decrease the size of my brush to about maybe 2 to 3%. Right underneath. I'm just barely moving this little pin. And what I'm doing, I'm showing the little fine feathers. But before I do that, I'm gonna go just a little darker right in this area here. A little bit darker. let me know your feedback. Have you been working on any projects or just doing things for fun, helping friends, family out? Let me have some input on that. Now, see how I have that pretty dark? And like I said, I'm doing this here to show the little light feathers that are going to be coming out from under his neck onto the portion of his chest area. Go real light. I'm barely touching it. You can kind of hear it. Okay, I'm gonna work on this here, and when you come back, we'll see how much I've completed. I need 2 hands for this portion. So stay tuned and stay with me. I'll be right back shortly. Thank you. Hello, I want to welcome you all back to Rooster's Art. We're back on this egret, and this is where we're gonna start at, about right up in here. I'm placing in the little white variances within his chest right now. Like I said before, I changed the direction of where his beak was. I wanted mine coming down like he was kind of resting or looking down at something down below. And I'm also using the airbrush soft blend right here. And how you do it, you can test it to see how it actually works, configuration on it. And I have the setting on about 2%, 2 to 3%. And that's because it's a small area I'm trying to get into, and I want it to kind of blend in pretty softly to that area. And go down a little bit more. Kind of see how that's working. I want to thank all the subscribers who subscribe to my channels. Really appreciate it. And this part here, I'm kind of laying it out as I go. Like I said before, have some type of roadmap you're following to try to keep you on track. When doing this type of work, relax, enjoy what you're doing. Take your time, don't be in a rush. Take a break unless you're on a particular deadline or something. But just enjoy your work. Sometimes you might have to leave it alone for a while and then come back again, and you might find something, one little part in your drawing that can change it, set it apart, and make that drawing or that painting much more attracting visual than what it is. I'm holding this pencil very lightly, not hard at all. I'm just letting it hit the glass and coming out with it. Now, what I'm gonna do in this part here, I'm going to the soft airbrush. The reason why, I can get a much more tighter line with it. See how I can do that? With little or no effort. And I'm just dragging it downward, as you see. And in this section here, I'm gonna loop it over to my left. Have any projects coming up or need any type of custom paintings done, contact me. Email is nlecoq58@gmail.com. See how simple it is? Enjoy your work. I'm hitting on the glass. Now, I'm increase it a tad. It was about 2%. Got it to about 3. Not much difference you can see, but believe you me, there's a difference. Okay, I'm gonna sign off and I'm gonna come back and let's see what else I got in store. Okay, thank you. Hello, I want to welcome you back to Rooster's Art. This is where I got to right now with this egret. Coming out pretty good. This is what I'm using right now, the brush library. I'm using the Untitled airbrush, not airbrush, just regular brush, like a paintbrush. I'm utilizing that one to get the fine details in the feathers right here. I'm gonna pull it up just slightly. I'm going in between the plumage, right in here, right in this section here. I'm just making some little fine, subtle details in it to bring everything out. And I want to thank everybody for subscribing and following on my YouTube channel. I have more similar to these here to come. So continue to follow me and subscribe. Thank you. Now, what I'm gonna do for this area right up in here, like I said, I was using this little brush to just get little small areas right in here. Just little fine details. What I like to do. with my drawings. Real fine. So when I do blow this up, if I'm gonna make prints or copies of it, you'll see all these details in it, you know. Again, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to Norman Lecoq, Roosters Art. I'm barely tapping the window right here. At least little fine details, you know, so you can see little small lines. That's all it takes to get a big difference, you know. Okay. Now, I'm gonna work on these feathers a little bit. What I'm gonna do right in this section here, just use some different types of serrations on the feathers. It's not in the drawing. This is something I'm placing in. Like I said, this is my own personal drawings. I can do what I want to do with it. So, with that being said, it's your drawing. So, you can do what you feel is right and to make it look the way you want it to make it look. You know, so continue to watch and follow on my YouTube channel. Now, what I'm doing right now, I'm going to go ahead and blend this very lightly right up in this section here where light coming in, right in this little part right here. Yes, so when you see the light coming in this way here, it's just reflecting off these small feathers, you know. I'm putting kind of a pretty decent pressure on it, but not too hard or heavy, you know, because I don't want it to be too drastic on it, more or less. Now I'm gonna come back with a little lighter tones and take that out. Voila. See how that works? Just little subtle details can make or break a painting. Or drawing, should I say. So, follow me more. See our second segment with this egret. Coming out very nice. Very nice. Soft blend right here. Going right up in this area right here. Just very delicate up in this section here. Just a little light contrast. I'm barely having this pen to touch. Going real light. You know, so with that, just want to bring out some highlights in it. Like I said, I'm barely touching this glass screen right here with it, you know. Okay, so get back with me and contact me for more. And we come back and see what else I got done with it. But thank you. Hello, welcome back to Roosters Art under Norman Lecoq. Look at this picture. It is really coming out immaculate. The detail, the textures, just about what I like. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna work on this part right here, off the feather, you know, this area right here. Just a little more, and I'm just about virtually finished with it. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna get right here. Just little details to finish it up. Bring in this little brown up in here. That's the size, opacity right here. Hello, welcome back to Rooster's Art under Norman Lecoq. Look at this picture. It is really coming out immaculate. The detail, the textures, just about what I like. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna work on this part right here, off the feather, you know, this area right here. Just a little more, and I'm just about virtually finished with it. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna get right here. Just little details to finish it up. Bring in this little brown up in here. That's the size, opacity right here. Hello, welcome back to Rooster's Art. I'm very happy with the way this egret is coming out. Looks pretty decent. Come on, people, let me know. Give me some input, some feedback. I'm gonna be working on this bill just a little bit. The beak, just a tad, not much. Just putting a few little areas in. Like I said, not much. Just something that I noticed that I would like to get it to the area that I want it to be. Okay. Let's see. Right in here. Just a little more orange up in this area here and right down here. Just a few little areas can really enhance your work. Take your time and have it done right, okay? You know? Now, I'm gonna go back down to this brown, right in this section here. Blow it up a little more for you to see. Right in this, I don't have much more to do with it. Do to it, should I say. I just would like to just add a few more little touches. The brown. And lighten it up. Just a tad. Not much, just a tad. And with this area right here, it's going to be a little darker. Right in here. So, I'm using a medium pressure on this right here, not much. I'm just going to blend it down just a hair. Not, like I said, nothing too drastic, but I want it to show. Now, I'm going to come back with black right in this bottom section right here. Right in this section here with the black. See how that's taking shape? And right in this area here to show a contour with the black. Now, I'm gonna go to a beige, a light, well, Get some blue up in there. Those feathers gonna display some blue. Dark blue, a little darker than that. See that? Eyes picking that up. Now I'm gonna come back with a lighter, a little gray. See how that enhanced that area just a little bit. And right in there, it's like a brown, like an orangey brown. For some of the other feathers that's traveling underneath it. You can barely see them, but just a glimpse of what it is, you know. See? Right in that section right here. Now I'm gonna come back with the black or burnt umber. And I'm gonna switch brushes right now. I'm gonna switch to paintbrush, Untitled, and just checking it out. Here we go. And I'm gonna go down below a little bit over the edges of the whiter part of that area. Just going slight slashes with the pencil. You can hear it tapping on the glass. I want them to look kind of subtle. And a little darker. Like I said, this is fun, people. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your work. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment. Let me get some feedback. You working on something? You need some pictures drawn? Need something for the family, friends, relatives? Let me know. Give me a call. Email nlecoq58@gmail.com. That's my email address. Be glad to help you out. So, okay, I'm gonna put a little lighter areas on this part right here. And I think we can call it a finished product. Oh, see, if I make a little mistake like this, I can back off of it. Let's like that. How about that? I'm gonna go back to the airbrush, the soft blend. Tailor it down a little bit. Back, see? And the size. Let's make sure we have that airbrush, soft airbrush. Just double checking. And what I'm gonna do is just go pretty light right in this section right here. A little bigger than that. A little bigger. I'm going in a circular motion. Going across. I'm just gliding it across. And let's back out of it and see what we got. It's not bad. Well, I want to thank you for spending time with me and seeing my work. And I appreciate every minute that you spend time with me. And let me know what else you might be thinking about. Painting, drawing, let me know. Again, Norman Lecoq at Roosters Art. And subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. See you next time.